Hi, Abby and Maina, Robert here. I just want to run through this and briefly look at this with you. This looks really good, but I want to stress this is should be your beam loading, okay? So we want I want to show you this. Now I'm gonna just open this family up here, activate this view, and as you can see here, when we go to our reference level, okay, now a column is going to stand in a vertical position. So we want to create this not in the reference level for the column. It's good for the beam, but not for the column. So just to give you an example, I'm going to open this project. Just open a sample project for you here. Really good job here for your first exercise. But I'm sorry I didn't explain this to you how this works. So beams are going to act like beams, and the columns are going to act like columns. So I'm going to window tile this. I'm going to zoom off. So I say if I load this into this project, okay, now it's in the project. Now a column needs to go. Let me just drag this down here so we can see it better. And let's open this view right here. Now you may know, I don't know if there's another way to do this or not. Maybe I don't know, but a column is supposed to go in a vertical position. So if I want to rotate this to be vertical, it won't rotate. So, and you cannot be ignored. So let's just cancel that. I'll shut this down. Okay, now I'm gonna run through this right quick. How you do this, if I can. No. So the best way to do this, let me shut this off and this off here. Okay, and I think we want to save this and call it beam loading since it's actually beam. Now I'm going to show you how to do a column right quick. Let's say no. So I'm going to show you this real quick if I can. Activate this view again. Let's just open this. Now what you can do here, let's go into our left elevation. And what I would do here, I would just take this profile and save it, or I'll just export it out. I'll just do export, and I want to do a DWG or a DXF. So I'm gonna go DXF for right now. Next, and I put that on my desktop. And oops, I'm just gonna call this column. And then I'm gonna say okay here. So that's been exported out and on my desktop. So now I want to go and just create another one now. Okay. So let's shut this guy down. I'm gonna close that as well. No, we don't need to say that. So now let's just deactivate this. I'm gonna just leave this. Actually, I want to shut this off as well. Well, we'll leave it open for now. So to create a column, let's go into our new family. We can go down to generic model. We're gonna open this up. Now for the column, we want to be in a reference level. And since I made that other DXF file, I'm going to just go and I'm going to insert CAD format, and I'm going to go grab that DXF file. And then I'm going to go pick it up, column. And remember, we're on the reference level, and we can go origin to origin since you did your origin spot on. And there's our profile. So while we're here, let's go and create an extrusion. Then we'll pick lines. Use the pick line command, and we can lock it as well. So let's go pick here. So once you get these done, you can actually use that. Uh-oh, something's wrong there. It's a little off right there. Too bad. We'll fix that. Okay. We're going around here. Let me close my door. Yeah, ready. Okay. We'll pick this line. Now this is not going to work because this is not closed. Let's see what happens. Oh, it worked. Shocking. So now let's get this this AutoCAD stuff out of here. And since it's origin to origin, it was pinned in, so let's unpin it. And we want to delete that. Okay, now this is the reference level. So now what for the column, we want to go into our front elevation. And we want to create a reference plane and elevation view. So this baby can go up and down. So we'll go here. And then we'll align this to that reference plane and lock it. And then we'll get this guy parameter from here to here. Just double click on that temporary dimension, add parameter. Let's call this actually we can call this the same thing we called it in the beam. For now, I'm just going to say height. It's going to be a type parameter, then I'm going to say OK. Now I'm going to change this guy to Manage tab, and I'm going to go and change the units. Let's say an 1/8 inch. I'm going to go to fractional inches. Hit OK. OK. And I'll say this will be our 24 inch. So let's go into my create my family types. Let's make this a 24. Hit apply. Okay, so now you can do all of your columns this way so they can stand up with height. And so if I go into a project now, I think you should use the one you had before so you can save those parameters and use that as a template. Just put in a new title block. So if I go, I'm going to create me a new project here. New project. I'm going to use this architectural template and okay. Window tile this. I didn't show you the guys this. I'm sorry. That was my fault. So if I go down, I'll take this guy and I'll load him into the project. Oh, there it is. So there it is into our new project. And make this a bigger scale so I can see what's going on here. One of my 3D views so I can see it. There it is. Somewhere in there. So anyway, that's how we want this to work. So take this, recreate the family, and all of them has to be done this way. So for the column, they have to be in a vertical position. So I'm gonna add this new sheet here. I think I got one somewhere at home, so I don't have everything here. So I'm gonna open this. Okay, there's my new sheet. Let me see if I can find it in the north elevation. There it is. So I got him in my north elevation. I have a 3D view, so I'll go back to that sheet. Drag and drop my north elevation here. I'll adjust this scale and set these view. Turn this on and let's crop this view. Laptop is slow tonight. Yeah, you guys are doing a good job here. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this, but we got a whole lot of these to do. Lots of them. Wow, it's way over there. Crop this thing again. You could probably use that sheet that you worked on. Just take them and recreate the family and do it so it can go into the vertical position. That's basically all you have to do for that. And I'm going to deactivate this and bring this over to here. Activate this again. A little more copy. So once you get one, you're pretty good. So just take the families. For each one, we need a beam and a column. And we can take these and turn these off. Hide in view, we can hide that category. We don't need to see that. That's down. And just slide this guy over here. Put him right about there. So that's basically what we need to do. So you need one for each column and beam loading. So let me see if I can find my 3D view here. There it is. Okay. I can drag and drop that one in. And just change the scale. Oh, I don't know, maybe one. Just to get it fitting on the paper at proportionately. Um, 3 or 1, I guess. Just use your discretion for these cut sheets. So that's your 3D view here. I don't know what I did here, but you understand what I mean. So basically, the whole purpose of this was just to show you how to do the column family. The column family's got to be in a vertical position, just so that, let me just undo this. I don't know what I did. I moved. There we go. Okay, that's what happened. I see what I did. Deactivate this view. Activate this. And my crop view. There it is. That's what happened. So the first one might be a little tricky, but what you can do is you can use that other one and get these stuff set up. Okay? So, like I said again, sorry I didn't do this, show you this how we really wanted it. And then for the front view, let's just do one. There you go. So we can go to our north elevation, I guess. No, we want to go into our plan view. Yeah. So in one of our plan views, where did we put it? I thought I put it on level 1. Let's just see if I can find it here. There, boy, it's getting late. But I'm gonna leave it here for you. Take the, let me see if I can, where did I put it? I put it on level 2. Well, I can't find it right now, but I'm gonna leave it here. So basically, this is how we want to show this. I don't know where the heck I put my plan view. So it's going to be one of the, it's going to be the plan view. And I don't know for the life of me where I did with it. So just make sure when you do yours, you keep up with it. Is that it? Let me just do this to see what happens if I click that. That's the elevation view. I want a plan view. Somewhere out there, folks. But anyway, thanks for watching this. So go through each one, and like I said, you need to have an elevation, a 3D view. I tell you what, I'll cheat. Just cut a section through here. I'm cheating now because it's getting late. That won't work that way. So I'll do this then. You don't have to do this. Section through there. Nope, it won't let me do that. So I can do this. See, everything's all out of whack because I'm just throwing this thing together here. But this is generally how we want to see this. But you should be able to pull an elevation out of here. There it is. I'll tell you what I'll do tomorrow, just to keep you guys going. I'll just do one of the full ones done because I didn't give you the whole thing, and that's my fault. So like I said, I'm not holding this against you. This should give you enough work to do, keep you busy. So I'm going to drag that section in here that I created. So that'll be, this is really not a section, and activate this view, and I want to hide this. So I'm going to activate this guy here. Let's make this 6:1. Or disproportionate to fit on this drawing. That's all I'm looking for. So basically, going to look something like this for your columns. Okay? All right. So we'll shoot you these. Go and take for each one you have the 4100. I gave you 2 new ones today. And I just want to show you how we need to generate the columns. So this is a column because it's got to go in a vertical position. So hey, and then you detail it and everything, and then you can use this one to continue on. So I'm going to leave it at that. I said that before, but I mean it this time because I'm going to bed. So hey, folks. So for all the columns, they need to go in this way because they're actually columns. They're going to be vertical and use the vertical sheet. I'll email this to you if you don't have it. And hey, have a good night and keep it going. Game on.